No, that, okay. So what this is a different camera angle. And it looks very dirty. Okay. So okay, we don't want to move this around. Just leave it like that. That'll be good. You got a bright, bright light over there. So, what am I looking at right now? This is the computer right here. In our studio. So, let me show you. So we're live. All right, can you do me a favor?
What?
It says 2 people are on here. Hi, we're testing things if you're on here. Can you go upstairs, go on YouTube, and just make sure you can hear? If anybody's on here, can they just type in if they can hear us?
Why do I have to go upstairs? I can go right on my phone.
Okay, you can do it right on your phone. We're still testing, guys. So what I want to see... see 2 comments. Yep. So, Bus Big Buford is here. And Ruben. Hey, guys. Oh, okay. So I will explain the diplomas. Okay.
Just ignore them.
What? Ignore the diplomas?
Uh-huh.
I can explain them.
What? Why?
Well, because he said I'm looking official looking, and so I use this as an office too. So we're live right now, so there's a couple people in there. So what I wanted to do is see if I can pick up on this camera, but I don't know why. Alright, hang on, what does this say? You will enter as the studio as a guest. The host can add you to the broadcast at any time. So I want to do second cam.
I am not getting any.
So I will explain the diplomas. Okay, it's definitely working.
Okay.
Alright, so because he said I'm looking official looking. So I use this as an office. So we're live right now. So you see this? That's looking out this way at our stuff. So I can put that on there too. Was that me?
What?
That noise. It sounded like it was coming from here. You guys hearing us okay? Or you need to stop that? Or
You're
mute
getting
it?
somewhere else. You're getting it. No, maybe not.
Did you mute that?
Yes.
I don't think I need it there.
Well, you muted it on your microphone.
How about now? Any echo? Let me see something. It might be coming from here. How about now? Is there an echo?
So you see this?
Echo going. It was that one. I unmuted that. That will probably be an issue. Oh, I turned it off. I muted it here. Okay. So so Ruben, yeah. So I can explain the diplomas. Okay. I work down here in an office as a counselor. So it's an office sometimes. I was just going to pull the green screen up to hide them. I've been taking them off the wall when we use this for YouTube, but I don't know. Now they're like falling off the wall. I had to get Rick to rehang them and everything. So I figured I would just leave them up there. So sorry, we're all official. We have YouTube diplomas. Are we echoing now still? Very good. Okay. So hopefully we won't have an echo. We're still early. We came on way early because we usually have so many technical issues. So it was sounding okay. It's just a delay on there, but it sounds okay. And we don't need to hear it. And I can switch when I want to switch to one. That's just that. If I want to switch to this screen, that's that. Look, you can see us on there too. It's kind of cool. And I think I can switch. I can make that smaller. If Chris comes on, I can do 3. I don't know how to do second cam. Alright, the second cam, the mic is muted, which is what I wanted. Probably just go this way. Or should I go that way? You like any setup better than others?
Alright, yeah, I do. I like just the signal.
The single?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll do the signal and the banner. We'll do that one. And then we have comments. Well, it will be amazing if we come on here and really don't have too many technical issues. Honey, that heat lamp, do you want to turn that off, or is that bouncing off of there?
I thought it was maybe bouncing up, but
It might be.
it's
I don't know
it's
that.
starting to put some glare on the wall back here. We don't need it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I don't need my face tanned.
Well, it's just that is a really hot light.
Yes.
What other light was on that went off?
This one went off.
Well, I don't want to mess with those plugs again.
Right. Let's just leave it off.
Is the lighting okay, guys? Oh, what did I do with my paper? There it is. What happened to Sharon? She's missing. Oh, there she is.
I should have like went.
That's so wrong. It's
I know.
just so. It's so weird just to like talk into a camera and realize that people are on the other end. Like, hi, they're there. the other day for my other channel. I was down here just all by myself, talking away, and you get used to it after a while.
Yeah.
Where's everybody from? So we have Ruben and Bus Big Buford. We are not keeping, well, we're inside, so we're keeping warm, but it is...
Well, it was 12 degrees this morning, and I think the high today was around 20 here.
And oh, Lisa, well, that's different than Big Bus. Hi, Lisa. All right, lighting's fine. Yeah, it's cold here. I think we're supposed to get snow. Lisa, do you have a bus conversion? Why is this not working?
I don't know.
Service is delayed.
Looks like we shut it off somehow.
Oh. It says I'm in. Oh. Lisa's in the Poconos, so you're probably getting what we're getting then. Probably the same temperature, and I think it's supposed to be a...
Actually, they're getting it a little colder than we are, if I'm not mistaken.
Do they have snow on the mountains yet for skiing?
Well, man-made. I don't know whether they have any natural that's still hanging around.
Okay, the bus. Okay, the dog's name is Big Buford. Let me guess what kind of dog he is. What do you want? What do you say? Big Buford.
Could be a, what do they call that? Burmese mountain dog?
I was going to say St. Bernard, but you don't see a whole lot of them. Oh, that's right, and Ruben's in Wisconsin. Wisconsin's got to be cold, cold, cold.
Yeah, their cheese is freezing.
What was Lisa saying? Just kind of think of us as neighbors that you recognize on your black and could just chat with. Yep. That's good. Southern Wisconsin. Cold there? Oh, American Bulldog. They're cool.
Mastiff.
Aw. He passed away.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to hear that. I've got one that's probably not going to make it more than another month or two.
I know, it's horrible.
And it's a shame because she's on meds now and she's so vigorous, and yet we know from her coughing that she's suffering from congestive heart failure.
Wait, you're the crazy lady with 5 pit bulls. Okay, I do remember somebody saying they had 5 pit bulls. 5 pit bulls, whew. I hope they're well behaved. I have one dog that's not well behaved. I couldn't handle 5 of them that weren't behaved. But pits are usually very nice dogs. It's just everyone's afraid of them.
Yep.
So, I guess we'll watch. If Chris comes on, I guess he'll let us know. And then I guess we'll see. I'm not sure how we would know. But it like I said, we still have 7:48. Do you guys like to watch live YouTubers a lot? Remember, there's a delay too.
Right.
Big Buford is a Chihuahua. Ruben, he's not a Chihuahua. He's a bulldog, but he's not with us anymore. You hear our dogs upstairs?
One has an attitude. Her 5 pit bulls.
There's one in it. There's one in every bunch, right? Who has the attitude in this one? Well, yours does. but mine does too.
Yeah,
The mix.
I have the smallest of the 3 dogs, and she definitely thinks that she's my deputy, and she rules the roost over
the bigger dogs.
The bigger dogs and the 2 cats. She dictates to them quite often.
Yep. Sorry about your bulldog. Yep. Alright, sure, I learn a lot from YouTubers. Yeah, sometimes I go on and I'll just click live and watch live YouTubers. And, you know, we have what? Oh, we have 5 people. Woohoo! The other day I was watching this YouTuber. They had 9,000 people. Wait, was I right with that? Or was it 9,000 subscribers? I don't know. They had an awful lot of people on there. And all the lady was doing, it was one of those channels where they just complained about each other and they were fighting. They fought amongst themselves.
Well, that's reality TV.
Well, no, it's I forget what they call those channels. Like the real crime was like that, because I was following those YouTubers for a while with the Gabby Petito case, and then they all started fighting, and I'm like, you know what, this is too much drama, I'm not watching it. So I forget what they call them. Is it not reality, speculation, drama? It's just all drama, and they all just fight amongst themselves. So it was that, and she kept making faces at the camera all night long. I'm like, wow. So I won't do that unless I have too much to drink, and then maybe I'll make faces. Well, so you guys do watch some channels. That's how we are. We watch some, but sometimes I think that maybe YouTube is better. Some of the channels, some of the shows are better than some of the TV programs. So, and I kind of feel like it's more interactive. Sorry, the log is delaying my comment. Yes, there's always a lag. A lag. I don't know what our speed is. I never checked that.
Well, you're going to have a few seconds, depending on where they are in the country, too.
Well, Wisconsin and the Poconos.
Yeah, well, Wisconsin's probably a little bit more of a lag, plus you have the software, this program that you're operating through probably has a little latency. That's what the delay is called, technical term there. But you know, depending on where you are, I mean, if you had somebody halfway around the world, then the delay would be even longer. In some cases, it can be 10 or 20 seconds.
Yeah. And if you hear, we're in the basement, and I think we put this basement in one of our videos, but I used this one little area for the YouTube area. That area is all musical stuff that we hardly ever even used this year. And I use this as my office too. But the heater to the house is right next door, so you always hear that when that kicks on. So I apologize for that. But we haven't been live for a while, huh?
Yeah, it's probably been 3 weeks to a month.
Well, we were live with Raven.
Right.
And had some technical problems then. Usually a lot of our tech problems are when we bring on a guest and there's an echo or something, but I really want to do more live streaming, so I want to get it down, and the only way to do it, to learn it, is to actually get on there and do it. And I'm okay with that, but you like everything to be perfect.
Well, if you guys you know, talk it up and get us about 20 million followers, then we'll just hire a tech guy.
There you go.
I used to be into the tech stuff. Now I'm totally content just being an old fart, you know.
Lisa, yeah, we'd love to do a tour of your bus. So you think it'll be done by the spring? Is it a full bus or what are they, schooling?
Yeah, well, they're all schoolies if they were school buses, but
Oh.
you have the full-size buses or a minibus.
She's getting mad.
Mm.
I'm building it around my dogs. That is too funny. You know, we did a tour of a bus in Assateague. I don't know if you saw the video. I was so excited when I saw, um, oh, it's a 9-window handicap. So I guess it's a smaller one, 31 feet. What's a regular size bus?
Oh, they get up to like 47 feet.
Oh, wow. So anyway, they had 4 dogs, okay, and they were building their bus around their dogs. They weren't all done it, so it's on our one of our videos. It's well, the only bus tour that we have on there. You'll be the second when we do it. Hey, it's not the only latency I've gotten my life, brother. I've gotten. Okay. Mid-size. So if I'm lisping, forgive me. I got new dentures and I'm trying to adjust to them. So yeah, they look better, but I can't really eat, which is okay. Maybe I'll lose weight. I'm just waiting, just chit-chatting here because we got 7:54. Okay, we have 6 minutes and then we'll start. So you guys get the extra version. So I don't know who else is here. Say hello if you're here. But so we're just chit-chatting. What was I talking about? Oh, my teeth. So I got my teeth fixed, and I can't really eat. Hopefully we'll lose weight. We both quit smoking in, I don't know,
It was in
October,
November, I think.
November.
October, November.
Too late. I mean, you know, too late only because we were stupid and spent a fortune on it. But we smoked our whole lives, and we still want one sometimes. But it's, you know, we're trying to be healthy.
I need to run upstairs and let her out or something.
Okay, I'll hold down the fort. Do you trust me not to be goofy?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. He knows I'm goofy. Yes, thank you, Lisa. It's we both feel better, you know, and if we want to do hiking and stuff, I really want to get some e-bikes. You quit in 2009. Good for you. That's a long time. I think I'm finally done. Okay, I really do. I just think I've said that's it. I'm done. I can't take it anymore. I like to breathe. Every now and then I will want one, but I'll just go like and try to like take a drag it, you know, breathe in some air, and I'm usually good with it. You know, part of the reason with my teeth is my teeth were fine, but my gums were receding so bad that all my teeth were loose. So I don't know, getting old, I'll tell you. And then I'm like pre-diabetic, so I got all this stuff going on. But the good thing about not being able to eat that well with my teeth is I'm hoping maybe I'll lose a little bit of weight, because I definitely put some on. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, it's funny. I found a pack of cigarettes in my pocket. They weren't full. They were half a pack. And I brought them out, and I'm like, Rick, look what I found. And I'm showing him the smokes. And he's like, I'm like, nope. And I don't even trust myself just to throw them out. I run them under the sink, under the water, and I throw them out. And, I mean, I've smoked since I was 18 years old. And the worst part is I also chewed nicotine gum. And I did both at the same time because I thought I smoked less. So getting off that nicotine gum was hard too. So now I'm dependent on nothing. And, you know, well, maybe a little bit on Rick. and a little bit on this stuff. But no. I like not being dependent on anything like that. So that's all good. And well, it's a new year. It's 2022. I just turned 61. My birthday's in the beginning of the year. I am semi-retired now, so I think I may have talked about this before in a video or something. Rick and I are both widows. I've been a widow since 2013, and I think I was 50. I'm 61 now. 53. I was 53 or 54-year-old widow. But you can't collect on your spouse's Social Security benefits until you're age 60. So this was the first year last year was the first year I was able to collect on his benefits. But I was working, so I really wasn't planning on it. And then I lost my job and was on unemployment, rode that out for a year, and then I thought, what should I do? And I thought, well, let me call, find out how much I want to get. It's a little bit more than I thought. So I'm trying that. So I'm semi-retired right now, which is great. Why does that say end, hang on, end broadcast up there? Oh, I guess we are live now.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there a timer up there
I
before?
don't quite have.
Because this says 7:59, so it should be. Is the dog okay?
Yeah, they just needed to go out. All three of them.
So, oh, we are live now. Wait.
It says it.
Why does it say 26:32? I think we're live now. So that says 7. That color, wasn't that red before though? So I think we're live. Alright, so we were just chit-chatting and filling in the time. Hi everyone. Happy 2022. So Lisa's 56 and going to retire this year from trucking. Awesome. So Lisa, I don't know if you checked out, I have another YouTube channel called Teenagers Now, and it talks a lot about early retirement and things like that, and I'm starting a blog and stuff. I really haven't got too much stuff on it yet, but you may want to check that out. So, anyway, this is why we don't do it upstairs. I'm sure you hear them, and you'll hear them running all over the steps too. I mean, on the ceiling, you'll hear them.
We apparently have a guest up there.
We do?
Yeah, somebody came.
Oh, one of the kids. We have a full house. We have 3 kids. Yep, one of them just came home from work. So, yeah, it's 3 kids. They're like 21. The youngest one is 16, going to be 17 next week. I'm so excited. I'm so tired of driving her everywhere. It's, Mom, take me here. Mom, take me there. I'm like, oh. So I'm very, very excited. Lisa, yeah, I'll give you the link, Lisa. Yeah. I'm sorry, I got to lean in. I'm a little bit too far to see that. Maybe I should just move in a little bit. So, we have like 10 people on here. So, hello. Last week I did a live stream on my other YouTube channel. I had no one the whole time. And it was alright. I didn't even care because I want to practice. I want to do a lot more of this live streaming. One of the things that we would like to do, and that's what we wanted to come on and talk about too. Plus, we have nothing else better to do tonight, do we?
No, not really.
Just drink. But it's cold. It's going to snow. But we'd like to go live stream more, and we'd like to bring some guests on. So, and I was talking about that earlier. It gets a little bit more complicated to do that, especially with feedback and things like that. Is this working?
The audio has been more of an issue than anything when trying to do other people live. And we're still like testing various pieces of equipment that we managed to get our hands on. Well,
every time you get a new piece of equipment or something, it's like a learning curve.
Mm-hmm.
So, why is this? I thought I was already on here. Yeah. Alright, so that should be the second cam. Let's see if that's working. So I'm trying to be fancy and having 2 cameras going tonight. But I'm not really sure if this one's going to work. So, yeah, there's always issues with...
Can we like quit playing with the other stuff now and kind of get down to talking?
Yeah, my camera went off. Okay. See, if everything doesn't go just right, you get so upset. Okay, and this is it. Never goes just right with live streaming. There's always some kind of a technical issue. Hi, James. James Carroll from Brick. So it's cold there too. Yeah, so see, Ruben says, I can only imagine what it's like. It is, it's a lot. So when you see these people on there doing all this stuff and with the broadcasting and everything, it takes a while. So, I was just trying to be fancy with something and it doesn't appear to be working, but that's okay. So, we want to go on live, get more people to come on and practice with some of that. So, live streaming will be good. My teeth are fixed now. Hopefully we'll get yours fixed. You'll get yours fixed soon when you feel like it. Some people are stubborn.
I keep letting Mother Nature remove them so I don't have to get that many pulled.
Well, I just had 8 pulled. And that wasn't pleasant. It really wasn't, but it wasn't horrible either, and I have a good dentist.
You don't have to live with you.
Okay. That was actually pretty good. So, one of the things we want to talk about too is about our channel. Let me ask you a question. I could put up a thing. I'm just going to ask. Just type Y in the comments. Does everybody on here have a cargo or a bus or some kind of conversion? Or are they planning on getting it? Just put a Y in the comments if you have that. Oh, here we go. All I had to do was hit the button. Okay, so Lisa's working on hers. Now it went off. So weird. I'm just going to shut that down. We're not going to worry about that because that is not working right.
Thank you.
Alright. See, already, a technical issue. I had 2 cameras running. One's back here. It's supposed to shoot this way so you can see behind the scenes. And it just crapped out on us. Hi, Nancy. So Nancy has a conversion or a cargo. Ruben, yes, 7x14. Are these all cargos?
Oh, 7x14, I'm sure it is.
Yeah. And Nancy, do you have a cargo too?
Nancy said yes.
Well, she has.
She could be a bus.
Yeah, it could be a bus. So, okay, this is the thing. We're kind of like unique. We don't really fit into a mold. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We don't fit into a mold. We're not full-time RVers. We don't even have an RV. Just sold my Lance TC. I'm retired RV salesman. Ah, James, what kind of RVs did you sell? A certain brand?
Probably Lance.
Oh, is that the name of it? Lance?
Yeah.
I never heard of Lance.
Yeah, it's a pretty larger brand.
Yeah. Okay. So that would make sense. So we're not full-time, we're part-time. Okay, Nancy has a 6x12. That's what ours is.
Right.
And we're in a niche where there's a lot of RVing, okay? They're not all cargos, and our name is Cargo On, Cargo Conversion Building Camp, so it's about cargo campers. We try to do tours of cargo campers or any kind of camper that's kind of like custom or different. You know, the bus tours and things like that. But the big niche that we're in is that RV channel, and so I can't really find a channel that's kind of like ours. The closest one that I can come to, thinking of someone with a cargo camper, so they have a cargo camper, they have a YouTube channel,
And they're not full-time.
and they're not full-time. I can think of one person that fits that category.
One besides us, you mean?
Mm-hmm. And they're on the West Coast, and that's, I believe the name is Cargon. James worked at Camping World Lakewood, formerly Sunbird RV. Hi, old guy. Old guy's got a pop-up. So originally we wanted to make this mostly about cargoes, but we don't want to limit it to that. But the people who convert their cargoes are kind of unique, so we wanted to focus mainly on that. So the guests and stuff that we'll be bringing on, and most of the tours are probably going to be people with cargoes. We've had 2 guests on already. Chris was one. He had the cargo that was, is that an 8x14 or a 7x14? 8, right?
Yeah.
This was an 8-foot one. Yeah.
Right.
So we had Chris on, beautiful, beautiful cargo. We're going to have him on again. I don't know when, but he'll be on again. We had, I think, some technical issues when we had him on, a little bit. That was, I think, on my end more. And then we had Raven on, who is out in, Nevada. She's from Raven and Raleigh. But there's other guests I would like to have on. And I'll just put the names out there. Well, the one I already talked to, I would love to have Betty from Betty Bears Nomadic Travels on. I've already talked to her. It's just a matter of logistically trying to, get things worked out. And the other one who I'd love to have on is Brian. You watch Raven too? Yeah. Lisa watches Raven. The other one I'd like to have on is Brian, who did the log cabin conversion. Okay. But I have to talk to him about that. I know he gets a little nervous about the technical stuff, and he said he doesn't understand a lot, although I don't know how difficult it is. But so anyway, that's one thing that we want to do, is more live streaming with things like that. Obviously we haven't been camping. We haven't camped since
September.
Kind of miss it. Our last trip was Assateague, right? Yeah. Our last trip was Assateague. We're hoping to squeeze a trip in as soon as we get a nice day.
Or a couple days.
Couple days. We want to go to the Pine Barrens.
Yeah,
And
we have several remote state park campgrounds that are open year round. They're very expensive. If you're a state resident, it's like $3 a night.
very expensive or
Inexpensive.
Oh,
I
okay.
think. It's like $3 a night. So
Yes, Ruben, Betty Bear is a doll. We love Betty Bear. Okay, and Betty Bear started a little bit before us, and we just connected. And she used to be a carpenter, and she took her trailer and turned it into a camper, and so did Rick. And she's getting ready to do another build too. And we got on here. I can't read that one. Hi. Stonic something. So hello, welcome. So what were we talking about?
I don't know. It sounds like a missile silo or something.
Yeah. Somebody's name. James Carroll. Do you watch Going Again? Yes. Going Again is the one. That's the only one, James, that I can think of that we're the same as them, except we're on the East Coast. They're out. I think he's in Montana. We're in New Jersey, so that he's part-time with a conversion and a YouTube channel, except he's been doing it for a long time, so he's much bigger than we are. other than that, everyone's either full-time that has the cargoes. There's, Betty Bear's full-time. Lex and Riot, Lex is full-time. I Ride is full-time. I'm trying to think who else has cargoes with. I mean, I know there's some. There's only so many. I watch regular RV channels too. Like, I mean, some of them just crack me up. So there's certain. We're gonna do a video on which ones we watch.
Like RV Odd Couple.
Yeah, I like RV Odd Couple. I think they're funny. And the Hanks. Hanging with the Hanks. They crack me up. They really, really do. So, there's a lot of great YouTube channels. Some are more, I look at some and I'm like, wow, the photography on this is amazing. And, I appreciate that, but I kind of like, I think because I'm always a clown, I'm always clowning around, so I like more of the funny channels. But yes, I do recognize that some of these people I think must be professional photographers because they are good with their photography. So we've got almost 100 videos. I think we're maybe 3 short. And anyone that has a YouTube channel will know why that's significant, because when you start a YouTube channel, honey, what are you looking at?
I'm trying to read the last comment on there. Jersey and the Nomads? Is her Nomads.
Jersey and her Nomads. That's a channel. That's a YouTube channel, right? I think I heard of her. And are they from New Jersey? Traveling Robert, Slim Potato Head. Okay, I watched them here and there. But yeah, this is good because I'll retape this and then I'll see Patrick. Patrick's amazing. Patrick, we collaborated with Patrick, so we're on Patrick's channel. He did a tour of us, and I think, wow, he helped us get our first 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
So he helped us get monetized, and yeah, Jersey has a cargo. I want to check Jersey out again. I remember hearing that name, and I can't remember. Is her name Jersey, or is she from Jersey? Or both? I don't know. We were up in Pennsylvania, up way in the mountains up west, I guess, when we were near Kettle Creek, and there was a sign that said Jersey Shore, and I cracked up. I'm like, Jersey Shore? Well, it's the name of a town. So maybe Jersey's just their name. So anyway, we try to figure out who we're like, and we try to stay true to the cargo channel. The problem is we're not camping now because of the cold. So oh, James found us through Patrick. Yeah, Patrick's a great guy. He really is. Everywhere we go, we find someone who knows Patrick. And we're doing another build. So we're going to be on Patrick's channel again. So we're doing a van build. Okay, I don't know when, a tiny one. So do you want to talk a little bit about what, because I don't even know where we're at and what you're planning on doing.
Right, well, I have a 2000 E350 Ford van that used to be a New York City police vehicle. So this thing was in service with the New York City Police Department when they took the World Trade Centers down. And so it's kind of has some historical significance in that respect. The engine on it was one of the 5.4 liters that was prone to like throw a spark plug whenever you were least expecting it. And eventually it got to the point where I also had a cylinder in there that had like next to no compression. And so we decided, got a couple people's opinions, and it was decided that we were going to put a remanufactured engine in it, which I finally did this past year. And
runs great.
It's running great, but I didn't want to sink any more money into it until I'm sure this engine's going to be as everything that I had hoped for, and so far it appears that it is. So we've also talked about the gas mileage that this thing gets when you're pulling the trailer versus not pulling the trailer. And our cargo trailer is great for the majority of the trips and the type of camping that we do. It's exactly what we need, and without going to anything more, and without having to settle for something less. So it really kind of is just, I think it's just wonderful for us and what we wanted to do. But we're talking about this trip out west this year, and we don't know yet what's going to happen with the gasoline prices. They're already, escalated. There's talk that they may come down a little bit, but we don't know that. So what we're contemplating doing, I've been a tent camper most of my life, so I have a number of different size tents for different uses. Plus we have a new canopy that we bought to use with our trailer, but we're talking about doing a small conversion on the van, basically putting a bed in the back with storage, some sort of window treatments. I have carpet in the van right now, and it's a window van. I have bench seats in it, so I'm going to take the bench seats out, get rid of them, and I'm not sure that I want to leave the carpet in. We might just go ahead and put a snap lock vinyl floor in there as well, make it easier to just sweep out. And then do the bed and maybe one cabinet on the side. I'm not going to go crazy trying to make it into a conversion, because this thing's got the ceiling in it is already totally finished off. It's got the air conditioning ducts in the ceiling because it has a rear air conditioning system. It's got dual heat. The heat comes out on the sides at the floor level on the driver's side. So I want to keep all that functional. Maybe just put one cabinet in it and storage under the bed and leave it at that. Don't need to have a sink. We can use a plastic basin and water jugs and that sort of thing when we're traveling. But the idea was to be able to cover more ground without hauling the trailer, especially when you're going through cities in daylight where there's a lot of traffic. Get better gas mileage, be able to run more distance, and still be able to grab a couple hours sleep in a Cracker Barrel or a Walmart parking lot when we're traveling. And then the majority of our stays where we're in campground, we'll pitch one of my larger tents and set up the canopy and all that.
Well, hey, here's the thing. When we camp, we are hardly ever in the camper anyway. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, we're outside most of the time. We're in there to sleep. We don't cook in there. We've never cooked in the trailer.
Well,
we've used a microwave.
There's a microwave, and we're in there getting things in and out of the fridge.
Yeah, your beers. Sorry.
Or the hot dogs or whatever. But,
yeah. Well, yeah, and then we go. The kitchen is really in the back. By the way, I saw a really nice kitchen in a cargo that I think I'm going to put on. It was all in the back.
Yeah, our kitchen's set up in the back almost like you see on these teardrops. And
so that's where we cook.
Got the coffee pot back there, although, could bring that inside in the morning. We wanted to have coffee before we got up out of bed and got moving around. But
so we don't need a lot of room. We don't have a lot of room, which if you have a cargo, especially if it's a 6x12. And I don't think the van is that much smaller. The van's probably almost the same size as the footprint in the trailer, except it's not. You can't stand.
Well, I think I measured. The van is 6 feet wide inside. That's at the window glass. So with the side panels in it, because it's got these plastic side panels to make it a little more finished, since it was a window van. You're only about maybe less than 5.5 feet in width down there. You don't have the ceiling height, obviously, And I think it's about 9 or 9.5 feet from the rear doors up to the back of the front seats. So it's definitely, going to be smaller, a lot less space, and we can't contain as much. But like I said, I've been a tent camper most of my life, so I'm used to sometimes very minimalistic camping, because we've done backpacking and canoe and kayak camping.
And the main reason we're thinking about that is because we want to go out west, and with gas prices. So, I mean, you got to get started on that soon if we're going to go out west. And I want to talk a little bit about going out west, because I'm really, really nervous about going out west. And I don't know why. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. I don't know. I think last week I was reading an article about the projections for 2022 in the RV world and camping, and they just made it seem like it was like impossible to get a spot. No, last year I think we had scheduled all of our camping trips in January. They were already booked. So this year, since we're going west, I don't think we're going to be going too many places, so I haven't scheduled anything. New to channel, enjoy it. I have a Wells Cargo 6x12 with 7-foot ceiling. I wired for Shure 110 and have 12-volt lights. I have one window installed and 3 more to go. Three more to do, but have it insulated now. Awesome. So welcome to the channel. We're always looking to put people's conversions on here with tours. We love to do tours. If we can't do them in person, if the people aren't nearby, we do them remotely. We've had a couple remote tours, I think 3. Betty Bear and Brian. So let us know if you want to do a tour, if you want us to do a tour of it. But we were talking about going out west, right?
Right.
So I keep being afraid that if...
Yeah, we drive all the way out there and then can't get into anything because the tourism is so heavily trafficked that you spend the day just waiting in line or something like that.
Well, look, I want to go, but I don't want it to be everything to be planned. Got to be here by this time, this time, this time. I want it a little bit flexible, but yet I know some of it has to be planned. So I think there's some nervousness with that. And you know what I think? Look, I hear people talk all the time about, they can't get a spot. We've never had a problem getting a spot, and I think, correct me if you guys think I'm wrong, I don't know, but I think because our cargo trailers are so small, I mean, they fit in tent spots. I mean, we don't need a great big 34-foot spot. Yeah, there is abundant boondocking out west. That's true. And we know nothing about that because we haven't done that. We don't have solar. Okay, so we're not going to have solar, but we are going to be getting some kind of, we do have a big generator, but I don't know if we're going to get like a little one or something, or we're going to take the big generator.
No, we probably would get a small generator for that trip just to have it available.
Yeah. So it's logistically, I think some of the planning has me nervous. Now, Chris just came back from the trip out west, so we were talking to him, picking his brain a little bit. Alright, so we'll take this one off. I have to figure out how to do this. Hang on, let me deal. You talk.
Well, the other thing that I've considered too with a van is
sorry about that.
I want to buy a better inverter for the trailer. The inverter that I have in the trailer now, actually, this is the electric inverter, 12-volt inverter. The inverter that's in there now, actually, I had in one of my vans years ago, and I thought I could always put that back into the van and get a better inverter for the trailer, and we wouldn't wouldn't really need a gas generator. I mean, I have all gas appliances, propane appliances that
Hang
that
on.
we can use, and lanterns and that sort of thing as well.
Ruben, I didn't mean to block you. I must have clicked you by mistake. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to unblock you either. So it looks like he's in timeout for 5 minutes. I'm sorry, Ruben.
It's like a penalty in a hockey game here.
Yeah, he's in the penalty box. Ruben, hopefully he can hear me. I don't even know. I think it just means that he can't post anything. Sorry,
Yeah,
Ruben.
maybe, yeah.
I'm trying to post this troll that we have on, block this troll that we have on here. I don't know what they're talking about.
Well, it says online strips without clothing.
Yes.
Maybe they blocked them.
No, I think I blocked 2 of them, and then I think I hit his by mistake. So Ruben, I'm sorry. Ruben, will you get on? Please let us know, and that you forgive me for blocking you and putting you in the penalty box. So yeah, we're gonna go out west. I mean, it's such a big trip, and it's probably about 5 weeks. Okay, we're waiting. My grandson will be graduating from college, and that's when we plan on going. But you know, I'm just nervous about it. I feel like everything has to be planned to the T, and yet we don't know how to. I don't even know how to plan a trip like this. I don't even know where West is. I was clowning around, and I said, we're in New Jersey. You know, you step left and you're, wait, left or right?
Left.
Left.
Yeah. If you're facing north, it's left.
Yeah.
At any rate, I was in the hotel business a number of years ago, and I traveled corporately. So I've been in a lot of cities in the West, but in terms of going by land by car, I have lived in Kansas City for a couple of years, and the farthest west that I ever got in an auto trip was the Rockies, and nothing beyond there. So, you know, Arizona, New Mexico, and California, and all that by car to me. Well, I did have a car that I rented out in California, so I did some driving out there, but traveling across a lot of those western states is, you know, totally foreign to me. You don't know really what to expect.
Well, I've never been, so I know nothing to expect. So so that's in the works. I mean, you know how it is. The holidays were just here. You know, it's what now, the 15th. So that you wrap up the holidays and New Year's, and of course, you know, I don't know how many people had COVID. Put why in the comments if you had COVID, because I know a lot of people that had COVID.
Yeah, we got our boosters in beginning of December, and everybody in the house, I think, got COVID right after Christmas.
Well, I don't know what I did. Oh, I drove truck on this beautiful country, and you need to see it. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lisa. I definitely want to do that. Yeah, we're excited. We're really excited, and I kind of feel like now's the time to do it. So I haven't made any plans. Normally I would have booked like Assateague and things like that. We're not doing that since we're going to be out west, and then he's doing most of the planning for out west, and then the van has to be redone. But the van, I'm going to be filming that. You know, I'm going to be filming a lot of that. Is going to be on there. One of the things I was thinking about that you were talking about with the cargo camper, the one thing, we've never used the sink in our cargo camper. I don't think we've ever used it. We're always at a place where there's a bathhouse. So, you know, we use their sink. We go in there and use the restroom and stuff. Now out west, oh well, we're not taking the cargo. I was gonna say out west we would, but we'll get some bin or something. I think what you may want to do with the van, I don't know if this is reasonable since, you know, I'm 61, you're 69, can we put some storage on top of the van that maybe we can climb up a ladder and put some stuff up there?
Yeah, we could. I'd rather not. Again, anything you do on top is going to cut down your gas mileage. So I have that cargo rack that goes into the hitch receiver. I'd sooner got these big, almost like gang boxes for construction sites. I have a couple of those, and I'd rather resurrect one of those out of my storage unit and put that on the receiver rack in the back rather than go up on top of the roof. I don't need all that climbing onto the roof to get things in and out. And the other nice thing with these storage boxes is they're not that huge that you can't just take them off if you're in a campsite for several days, get it off the receiver, take the rack off the back, and then you don't need to worry about banging it up when you're in parking lots and whatnot, or out on the street and somebody doesn't see it.
So we'll see. We, like I said, everything got put in on hold with the holidays, and I mean, now it's just been too cold to really, you know, think about doing anything. So, and we've been, you know, so I was saying earlier to Lisa and people who were on here beforehand that this was a big year for me. I turned 61 this year, and technically I am. I don't know why I have a problem saying I'm retired, but I'm semi-retired because, you know, I'm working part-time, and I'm only working maybe 10 hours a week. It's hardly work at all, which is good. I mean, and I love what I do, so it's easy. And some of it I will be able to do remotely. Some of the consulting supervision stuff I'll be able to do remotely, even if we're on the road. So that won't interfere with going out west. But we won't be going out till the summer. So we'll see. So right now I'm working Saturday. I had 2 clients today that I saw. That may have to change unless I do remote sessions with them. And it really depends too on how your internet connection is and everything like that. So that I may have to work out. But so it's been a lot going on with the holidays and with me gearing up. Like, was I going to go back to work? Was I going to go on Social Security? Doing all this stuff. Now that we're kind of committed to that, now we're like ready to just go with, okay, let's get the van started. And well, the camper, like I said, I want to go to the Pine Barrens. We're going to do a film, a little bit about the Jersey Devil when we go camping there. I don't know what anyone is from or ever heard of the Jersey Devil. So that we do plan on doing this winter. In the meantime, what I've been doing since we haven't had tours is I've been going back to some of our, I was referencing earlier some of our 100 videos, because they say if you want to be a YouTuber, make 100 crappy videos, and then that's how you have to start. So I laugh now that we have 100. What did she say? What part of the West are you thinking about? Definitely should check out South Dakota, Mount Rushmore. Yes. Right?
Yeah,
I don't know where Crazy Horse is.
We're figuring on doing a loop, go out across the northern states and then come back across the south. We definitely want to get into Arizona and New Mexico and California, Yellowstone.
Yeah, we're just going to be doing a big loop, so thanks to you guys, thank to guys like you, I'm completing a 7x16 and very proud. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Hey, you know what? This community helps each other out with YouTube, with the how-to videos and everything, and we don't own one idea and it's ours. We all share it. We like take a little bit of this idea and that idea, and so congrats on your build. Like I said, if anyone has a build that they want us to put on the channel, let us know. I don't know where you're from. If you're nearby on the East Coast, we can always do a tour. And we love putting people on YouTube, okay? I just find it fun to do. They usually get all excited. I'm like, although, you know what? We were excited too. When Patrick put us on his YouTube channel, it was funny. I told my grandson, I'm like, oh my God, we're going to be on YouTube. He said, you're already on YouTube. What are you talking about? I said, no, we're going to be on a real channel. And so I understand how people get excited about it. So I was saying, so since we don't have tours and stuff, what I've been doing is going back over some of those older videos, and they probably weren't done that well. I've been re-editing a couple of the tour videos, and I just re-edited a couple of the more of the popular destination videos, which was in Florida. And well, today I was looking at some other like caravan cargos, and like just maybe if I can pull like pieces, because I like this kitchen, I like this one because of the size, and maybe just putting together like a compilation, and mainly so to let you guys know about these channels, and if you want to go see it, go to their channel, because a lot of times they're smaller channels, and I guess maybe I have more time to look and find them or whatever, so I can do stuff like that. But pretty soon we're going to be having a lot of videos up of the van build. As soon as we get in it, I want to start filming before we even, as soon as we go into there to take the seats out and clean all the stuff out, I want that taped.
Right, but this van build is going to be pretty simplistic compared to what we did with the trailer, and the trailer wasn't that difficult either. Had we known we were going to have a YouTube video, we'd have done a lot more filming during the construction process than what we did.
Well, that's why I want to tape so much with the van build, because we didn't know we were going to have a YouTube channel when he was doing the conversion. So Levon, I'm in Alcula. I think I heard of that. South Carolina, East Coast, off of I-95. So what's the weather like there? We're just interested. We're not staying in New Jersey. You can't retire. Nobody retires and stays in New Jersey.
Can't afford to.
Yeah, Jersey's very expensive to live, and so we're always looking for. I mean, the East Coast.
What?
I'm trying to think. So when we went to Florida, there was a place in South Carolina that I wanted to stop, and I can't remember the name of it. And we didn't stop, and I don't remember if it was. What would have been closer to 95? Is that the East Coast?
Well, 95, yeah.
I don't know.
You're going down through Virginia and then North and South Carolina and Georgia.
Yeah.
And right on down to into Florida.
So, do I have my...
What?
I wanted to see if I had our email up here. And I don't feel like typing, because if I knock that camera out, we're going to be in trouble. But if anybody wants a sticker, these are kind of dirty. Sorry. They're dirty, but they're not. We had these stickers made up. Hate pulling out. I think you can see it. It's so hard to get it exactly lined up. Okay? So, if you guys want a sticker, just give me your address. Okay? So, our email is Rick. It's Rick Sharon9 at gmail.com, and just say, hey, I want a sticker, and I'll shoot you out a sticker. I was gonna Oh, good. So Lisa wants stickers. I'm collecting another. Yeah, these are definitely conversation stickers. These ones. 95 runs north and south on the east coast. Yeah, so it was like right there. I can't remember the name of that. Why do I want to say Sanity Park or something? Remember I looked it up?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So again, let us know if you want the stickers. ricksharon9@gmail.com. I miss Ruben. Ruben, I'm definitely going to give you a sticker. Make sure you send us your email. He's still in timeout.
Mm-hmm.
Ruben, are you still there?
You should be out of it now. Maybe he dropped us after that.
I don't know.
Sorry.
It's cold but nice. South of Florence, next to San. Yeah, because parts of South Carolina are warm, I think, aren't they? So, I'm sorry.
You're still in this more like mid-Atlantic weather until you get down into just about northern Florida down there in Jacksonville, and then the temperature usually changes. At least that's been my experience driving down like in the middle of winter.
Yeah. Ruben, make sure you type hello or I'm back when you're back, because we feel really bad that I feel really bad that I put you in timeout and blocked you. If I knew how to undo it, I would. Let me see. It says Ruben is blocked for 5 minutes. So I meant to block them, and I think I don't know what I did with them. Maybe he is still in it because there's a timer there. So one of the other things we're going to do is, I believe next month. Hey, Kay. Kayla, are you home? Didn't she go in? Kayla is our granddaughter, who's going to be driving. Yeah, I was just saying. Everyone say good luck, Kayla. She's driving on Friday. Hopefully, getting her license on Friday. If she's not home, so oh, that's so sweet. You are out with your friends watching our YouTube channel.
Must have some boring friends.
Okay, wait. So you are out. Kayla, you are out with 16 and 17-year-olds watching us on YouTube because we are so cool. Is that what it's all about? Sanity, that's where I wanted to go. Isn't that where they have those, what were those trees called? There was a free boondocking thing that they said you could go in Sanity.
The cypress trees.
And there were cypress trees, and that's where we wanted to go. And he was a meanie and said no, it was too far off the beaten path where we were. Who's YouTube famous? Not us. We want to be, no, we want to be this famous. This is what our goal for our channel. I wanted to talk about that too. So look, we don't want to get too big, not that we really have to worry about that, but it would be nice to, get a bigger following. And no, we're not, at least, but thank you. But we would like to get a bigger following. What I would love to do is be able to, you don't make a whole lot of money with the ads on YouTube, but you can make money if you get people through affiliate marketing and sponsorships. So I would love to get some sponsors. I know that's maybe be careful what you wish for, because as soon as you have a sponsor, you're probably answering to them. And no, I don't want to do a bunch of clothing commercials 24/7. But, I'm looking at these e-bikes, and they are so cool. And I want one. And, they don't cost them that much to make. And, well, they don't. I don't know what they don't cost as much as they sell them for. They're thousands of dollars. So, for marketing, they give you a bike and you ride around and you say this is their bike, and it's free marketing for them.
Well, I'll make us our own e-bikes. I just have to buy more extension cords.
So anyway, I'm trying to actually get some kind of sponsorships like that for our trip out west. Haven't been successful so far, but we'll see. So I would like some of that. We have a lot of fun doing the YouTube. We plan on continuing to do it. It's getting it's a lot of work. I want to do a video about editing a video and how much goes into it, because a 15-minute video could take well, you don't know because I'm the one who does it. I mean, it could take 8 hours at least to edit and put it together. I mean, sometimes it depends on what you're doing with it, and sometimes it's the live stuff is actually easier. So we do want to go live, and the reason I want to go live more too is because we get out there more that way, and then we get more followers. The more followers we get, well, the more advertising money we would make, but we don't make any money from advertising anyway. It's like, I think, what's it work out to be, $100 every 3 months? But what it will do is it will open up people that will say sponsors. I don't know if that's English, so I don't know whether, I don't have no idea what that means. Okay, I'll just let that go.
No, it's not English. It's Russian or Czech or something.
Yeah, also do the YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram stickers on your trailer. And I forgot, there was another comment up here I wanted to get to. Hang on, let me look at some of these. Have you thought of Arizona or New Mexico? Have we?
Yes.
Let me put this one on. Okay, I gotta remember to do it. Have we thought of Arizona or New Mexico? Sarah asked.
Yeah. Yes, we've looked at a lot of the national parks down there. We're trying to compile, separate lists. We have the absolute must-sees, and then we want to get like a second tier that we're going to absolutely try to get to as well. But that's where some of this flexibility that Sharon talked about has come into play, is that depending on what happens and whether we run into or encounter any kind of delays on the trip, then we may have to abandon some of the secondary stuff. But we definitely want to do like Grand Canyon, Yellowstone.
Oh yeah.
Like to do Yosemite and see some of the great sequoias and that sort of thing out in California. I would love to be able to afford to do like a really lengthy trip. I'd say, if money was no object, hell, I'd take the trailer with us and just really take our time and go for 6 months or something like that.
Well, that's a good point. Since I'm technically retired now. I don't know why I can't say that. Okay, I think because I wasn't planning on retiring. Okay, I think. In my other channel, it's teenagersnow.com, if you want to check it out. I'm not going to type it in, but
You're semi-retired.
I'm semi-retired. So, I think when you're not planning on retiring, you kind of do it suddenly, it just kind of makes you a little leery. It's a little scary for me. But, oh, the stickers, these aren't, again, if anybody just came on, if they want a sticker, they're kind of dirty. It says, I hate pulling out, and is a little camper, and I had these made up. He saw a shirt like this, and he loved it. And I'm like, would you wear a shirt like that? He's like, no, I probably won't wear a shirt, but we should get a bumper sticker. So this is on the back of our camper. And we have, okay, there's another one that, hang on, this one. Okay, so Lisa says merch is a great way to build your following. Yes, we do have merch. Okay. Um,
Not much, but few
Well,
things.
no, that's not true. We have a shop. Okay. The problem is, since we're such a small YouTuber, we can't put the store right up on our channel. The only way to see our merch is if you go down into our description in our videos. If you click where it says more and where it says description, and then you see all the text that I typed in about the video, one of them will say our store. So, I mean, I have a shirt on here. That's the cargo one. That's one of the shirts. So we have the shirt. We have, I don't know, mugs. We gave away a shirt. We're probably going to give away another shirt. We'll probably do another contest. I don't know if we're going to wait for a year. I think we're a year on March 8th. Or if we're going to do the 100th video. If we're going to do the 100th video, no, we'll probably do a year because we're almost at 100 video and I didn't start that yet. Because I would have to put together a thumbnail and everything for that and get that started. But yeah, merch is a good way to get your name out there. So we do have some merch. I just don't talk about it all the time. And so YouTube, we do have Facebook and
Reddit.
no, I don't really use Reddit. Well, you know what I've been using a lot is Pinterest now. I've been finally getting
Pinterest.
into.
That's.
Well, but here's the thing, YouTube was a lot to learn, okay? And I'm not an expert in it, but I learned YouTube, and now I have to go on Pinterest and learn Pinterest, and then the kids have got me going on Instagram and all these other things. So they kind of all connect. And one of the things I was talking about, and this is why I did this, I created a blog, and it's called teenagersnow.com. And it's like teenagers, except it's an S for like teenagers, so it's SEEN agersnow.com. So that's a blog, and that blog I write travel articles. I haven't written many, and that links to this channel. And then I have a health and wellness channel where I want to write about health and wellness for seniors, and that links to a meditation channel, the YouTube channel that I have called Virtual Mood Persuasion. I forgot the name. Virtual Mood Persuasion. It's a play on the song Crystal Blue Persuasion. And then the other one is just called Teenagers Now. That one I want to do a live talking about becoming a senior citizen and going through Social Security and stuff. But anyway, they all link together. So that's kind of like what you have to do to kind of promote, have everything link in all together. So I'm learning as I go. I'm backtracking some of this. I have heard of Philmont. Type in an other channel name and email. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. All right. So this is, I'm just being real careful typing because if I disconnect this camera, we're going to be in trouble. Okay, so teenagersnow.com. That is my blog. Okay. But there's also a YouTube page called Teenagers Now. And there's not many videos on there. I put most of my time into this. Like I said, they have 3 YouTube channels and a blog where I'm trying to commit to writing 3 articles a week. It's a little insane, I think, but I'm trying to do it. So Teenagers Now, type in the other name. Oh, and my email. Okay. So let me type that in. Email is Rick Sharon HARON 9 at gmail.com. Okay, and that's the email. So again, if you want the stickers, just send me. We don't have our name on these, but these are just fun stickers. We do have other stickers in our store, but like it's, you know, those are in our store for sale. These I'm just using for giveaways and giving them away. And since you guys were so nice to come on and stay with us tonight, and if you guys want a sticker, just let me know. Just type I want a sticker, ricksharon9@gmail.com, and we will send out some stickers. So yeah, so that's kind of what we've been doing, is just a lot of planning, a real lot of planning on what is going on. As you can see, we've been kind of busy. I don't really like to sit still too much. You, on the other hand, I keep myself very busy. That's what I like to do. So, look, I love YouTube. Okay, I found YouTube. If I would have found you, if YouTube was out when I was a kid, I would have known what I wanted to be when I grew up. Okay, I love it. I think it's great. Yeah, I think it's a great way of communicating. I think it's a great marketing thing, and just overall, it's just, there's so much you can do with it if you learn what to do with it, with affiliate marketing and all. So I really do think it is a great platform. When I could spend all day working on YouTube, but sometimes I have to go see a client or whatever, and it kind of like interferes with my YouTube work. But the goal, if I could do YouTube and just, you know, get sponsored and make enough from affiliate marketing and stuff by that. Another thing, you know, we have links on our every one of our videos has it says more, it says description. If you click on description, you'll see a link of some of the products we have through Amazon. If I actually did this myself, if I'm buying from Amazon, I just click on one of my links, and then I just shop on Amazon. So no matter what you buy, we get a small percentage of it. So that's a real good way to support you know, your favorite YouTubers too, is just to go in through their links. It doesn't, you know, you don't get charged any extra, but it helps support them. And, you know, the more people do it, it may only be $1 or something, but the more people that do it, it adds up. So I would like it for eventually to get big enough. So tell your friends about us, that we can grow and spend more time doing that, because I really do enjoy doing this. But the goal, I think, right now for us is to do more of this live streaming, bringing guests in. I seem to really like doing the live stuff. I didn't sneeze my teeth out, so that's a good thing. So I've got new teeth, and whew, I already sneezed them out once, and you know, there's probably going to be a time that I'm going to laugh and they're going to come flying out. Hopefully I won't be live, but you know, that'll be a show too. And if it happens, it happens. Okay, we're real people. That's, you know, that's life. That's what happens.
Hey, you know, sneeze, fart, and lose your teeth all at the same time. It's called multitasking, you know.
Okay. No, with that's just, he said the F word. We're going to have to end it. No. So anyway, we've been on here about an hour. I thank you guys for watching and hanging in there with us. Ruben, I am so sorry. I will be trying to get in touch with you. Okay. So yeah, Lisa's. Yeah, see, Lisa, you're cracking Lisa up, see? So everybody, thank you again for hanging out with us. Be sure to check out our videos. I don't know what we have coming up tomorrow. I think it's a remake of, I want to say the Everglades, okay? But be sure to watch our videos. Tell your friends to check us out. All right, everyone? Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Good night, everyone.
Be safe.
Let's just wait, because they may want to say, because there's a delay. So
Right.
let's just wait. Yeah. Oh, we have the stripper back. Well, we're going to get rid of the stripper.
Make sure you hit the right button now.
Yep. So this is the one that I want to get rid of. Poor Ruben. We'll block that user. Ruben, I'm sorry.
I don't understand that thing. We blocked this one out. It says online strips without clothing. Well,
Yeah, we're waiting.
we got to start somewhere.
Yeah, we were waiting for the stripper. Sorry. No, we're not having the stripper. All right, guys. Take care. We are signing off, and we will be on again soon. Hopefully, I'll have the second camera. We're going to have all the bells and whistles. Who knows? But we didn't have too many technical issues tonight. But we did have a troll. But you can't go live without a troll. So, all right, guys. Good night.